everybody, it is Kitty Sims Gamer, and I am here on the Realm Online. And as you know, I was supposed to have another episode of Greater Hive, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So instead, I noticed that I have gotten a baldric from my last leveling, so I've decided I'm going to enchant that. And also, as you can see, and I've also decided that I'm going to take some of the gambler keys and take my luck with that today. And so we are going to go ahead and get ready to enchant here soon. Anyhow, I hope everybody is having an awesome Sunday. And as soon as we can, my daughter and myself will record another episode of Greater Hive, and I will bring that to you. Again, I do apologize, so let's go ahead and start enchanting. I think I'm just going to try with the 3x because when it's personal things, you don't really want to risk it too far. When you're just goofing around, you feel safer with taking a chance, just like with special helms and wizards, like wizard hats and things like that. I just mainly 3x them until I'm, probably in full intel rings. But yes, I'm just going to go ahead and do a 3x on this, and then I am going to go ahead down to where the dye shop is and change my colors. So as you can see here, it wasn't working too well, so I had to get something to eat. And now I'm going to try again. Usually a 3x is very successful. It's when you start getting it. Anyhow, it's usually when you get into 4, 5, and 6x that you can end up blowing up things, as you've seen in previous episodes. If you haven't, you can always check back into my other episodes and you'll see. But this was very successful with the 3x. I hope everybody is all set for the 4th of July, which is tomorrow. I'm just checking to see what I have on this one, just to make sure I sort of match it. There we go. So, oh, here we go. Looking to, okay. So I'm greater identifying it now. And I am going to switch everything. As you can see that my health was went down really far. And I will work on getting back up to 4K in health again. And then I will drop my last endurance ring. And then I will be completely a full intel wizard. So we are going to go into East Leinster, down to the dye shop. And I've decided to go with the teal color, for that's the color of the baldric. And magenta, I believe. I was turning down the MIDI music. Unfortunately, in this episode, the recording was off, so I'm re-recording. It's just one of them Sundays, you know. But I was so happy that I got my next baldric. I didn't think I'd be getting it until I reached 400. But I was real happy that I got it now. So I'm going to change my colors. There we go. So I'm doing the purse, which is my backpack, and I'm doing the bands and the stockings. And now I will go ahead and get the other dies, and I will dye my hat, the cowl, the top, the skirt, and the boots. So yes. Yeah, magenta. So I went with the magenta dye. In time, I do hope to get the glowy dyes, but I'm sort of waiting because they're very expensive. Trust me, I would love to get them right now. And also with the baldric, I want to wait till I get the right baldric to wear with it. And the reason why it's so risky is because the bottles are so expensive. And on top of that, if you die and you lose that armor, you just lost, you know, you lost that that whatever you're wearing, whatever item. So it's much easier to just wear these colors. Now maybe when I get to a certain level, then I'll start wearing the other dyes. The glowy dye, the orange glowy dye, is so pretty. It's like this real bright orange, and it has black specks in it. If I ever see a townie wearing one, I will point it out to you. But there, so my Wizzy is all set. So now I am going to work on going to see about the gambler keys once I get home. Now I have to remember which backpack I put them in. So I'll be taking care of that soon. Alrighty. Oh, this heat, it really has been unbearable. Okay, so it's not in that one. And those are books. And it should be in this one. So I'm going to pick out 5. I wanted to pick out 7, but I noticed I would just have 5 left. So I decided I'll save that for another day. So I'm just going to grab 5. And now I got to remember where to go. And let's see what items we're going to get. So I believe it's in Wen. I'm going to go to West Leinster. No, wait a minute. I'm thinking of where to go. So yes. I think I go to West Leinster. Yeah. But it's not in there. Because you can't go down. So then I decided, I realized where it was at, and that's Wen. So we will go to Wen. And if I remember correctly, you go down 1, and there it is. So the gambler's den. So we're going to enter into here. And now I'm going to pick 5 boxes. So let's see what all we get. So I'm going to go to the very first one over there. And I believe it's the middle. You see me dragging a key over. So I really didn't get anything that big there. So that all can sell. So now I'm going to go to the one over in the last row. And I got a box out of that, and the belt, and the adamantium dagger. So the belt I've decided to identify, but it was just an ordinary belt. But the storage box can always come in handy. But there's no lock on it, so I won't want to keep too much, private in there, because you can't lock it. But the belt was just an ordinary belt. I was hoping for, a belt of strength or a belt of carry, but it's cool. It can just get sold. Okay, next. I like doing these. These are a lot of fun. So all of this can sell. The Duchess Crystal, I believe you get that from the Toolers fight. So you get one of those anyway. So we'll go to the next one. And I got mana crystals, and I got a stone bench, which will come in handy, and a carving. So the stone bench, of course, I'm going to keep. And let's see, I got one more key left. It's like I almost want to take the next 5, but I'd rather just hold on to it. Hold on to them. And I think mostly, yeah, it's just a shield. So all that can be sold. So I'm going to go back to home. Oh, wait a minute. That's one thing about, like, if you're in front of a trapdoor or dungeon, oh, I'm selling, you can't teleport. I believe I go up. I wanted to make sure where I was at, so I know where to come back to play the last 5. So I'm going to go back home. And I was going to see about placing the stone bench in front of one of my other alt's houses, but then I found out that you can only do it at your own house, unfortunately. So as you can see, all you have to do is go to the teleporter and go to house, type in your alt's name, or in any of your friends' names, and you can get to their house. But unless you know their password, you can't enter in. But okay, so that didn't work, so I have to go back to my house and drop the bench and the strong box here at my own house. So I decided to put it here in my basement. Like I said, I don't want to put too much valuable in there because of the fact there's no lock on it. But it could still come in handy, for other things that aren't that important, like unenchanted stuff. So now what I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Amulet of Combat that I identified earlier, And I'm going to enchant that and just drop it off for somebody that could use it. Now, for this, I did get a 4x. So I believe I put Nobility, Regen, Missile, and Empower, I think. Alrighty. So I'm switching the rings again. And we are going to take the Amulet of Combat, and I am going to 4x it, which came pretty naturally from what I see. I mean, I didn't have any issues at all. So right away it was ready for enchantment, which was really cool. So I'm going to get that all, and then I'm going to go to West Leinster after I get this all enchanted and engraved, and I'm going to get a gift box, and then I'm going to drop it off. And if it helps somebody, that'll be awesome. I like to contribute, to the game what I can. Game does a lot for me too when I find, special hats and everything like that. I hope someday to get that one wizard hat with all the different icons on it. The mage's hat. It is so pretty. So, almost done. Alright, so I'm in West Leinster, and now I'm going to go ahead and get a cute little gift box. Now I'm going to engrave it. And as I'm going to go back to East Leinster, which is, I accidentally went back to West Leinster. But usually everybody hangs out in East Leinster, so I'm going back. I thought her colors were, she's the one with the mage hat. I mean, that is just so pretty. And I'm checking out a couple of these things, but as I'm dropping this off, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up and hit the notification bell for more videos. And this is concluding my episode today. And until next time, bye-bye.